AITA for telling my in-laws they are too poor to go on vacation right now. My in-laws recently sold their house and moved in with my wife and I because they are struggling financially. Maxed out credit cards, a mountain of medical debt, an equity line of credit against their prior house, no retirement savings, and more items I'm sure they haven't been upfront about. They will not have enough to pay everything outright after their house closes. We are doing this to help them gain their footing again and pay off as much debt as possible so they can afford to either rent or buy a new home. Recently, they started talking about wanting to go on a proper vacation, and started looking at going on cruises, and are playing the pity card that they haven't been on a real vacation in about 30 years. I told them they are too poor to go on vacation right now and need to focus on saving money, paying debt and getting a place of their own. NTA. They don't know how to manage their finances. You're hosting them to help and it's disrespectful and taking advantage of your kindness and generosity to spend money on things they can't afford when they should be working towards the goal of moving out of your house. NTA. Congratulations. You are now their retirement plan. Do they work? How does your spouse feel about the situation? Are they willing to kick out their parents if they don't want to move out after a set amount of time? The only thing I would offer is to take them to a money manager and apartment shopping. In that order. Give them a set time to move out. NTA. And I hope your spouse is on your side. What is the arrangement? Are they paying you rent of some kind? Is there an end in sight? You need to nail down these things with them so they don't just become forever guests. If they have the nerve to vacation now when they are broke, I don't believe they'll feel too badly about overstaying their welcome. Please talk about this with your spouse and set down some ground rules for moving out and/or paying rent. If you have money to spend on a proper vacation, you have money to live on your own. Personally, I'd let them face the consequences of all their bad financial choices and kick them out with a 60-day notice. They clearly haven't learned and don't want to. I feel like you've set yourself up to have them live with you until they die. Edit. NTA. But you will be if you don't protect yourself from them. NTA. You need to start charging them rent. Even if you don't need it, put it in a separate account. When you get sick of having them take advantage of you, you can use that money to help them move out. Sounds like they won't save a dime on their own. They need to consult a bankruptcy attorney. They should have done so before they sold the house, but for your sake, better late than never. They should not be your burden. NTA. This was only the truth. And if they try to pressure it, tell them, if they have the money to go on vacation, they have the money to move out, or to live on the cruise, as it is cheaper as a retirement home. I heard. NTA. In general, it's not your business to tell others how to spend their money. However, by moving in with you, they made it your business and you were correct to tell them so. I'd make that a deal breaker for them staying with you if I were in your spot. NTA. Wow, the audacity for them to sponge off you and want to go on vacation. Unreal. NTA. They feel financially secure in your house and with your money and figure as long as they aren't paying rent. They might as well blow their money on luxury items while they have you to take advantage of. I'd start charging market rate rent if they make it a habit to keep doing this. It's not your responsibility to pay all their bills and let them live with you for free because they don't want to pay bills and would rather be irresponsible with money. NTA. Somehow they will want to make this your responsibility. NTA. If they can afford a vacation, they can afford to GTFO of your house. And I would be very clear, if they go, their stuff will be gone before they get back. NTA. I would follow up with if you can afford to do a proper vacation. Then you can afford your own place. Let's get you moved. NTA. A hard truth they needed to hear. If they do go on a cruise, they wouldn't be coming back into my house. Life is looking up for them. They have a roof over their heads, op and wife to bail them out, so they are feeling flush with money. When the house sells, they will probably spend a bunch before paying off debts. NTA for telling them this, but YTA for letting them stay at your house. You will never get rid of them. That financial footing you talk about will never happen. It sounds like they need to at least consider filing for bankruptcy. Have they consulted any kind of financial professional about their current tragedy of a situation? NTA. NTA. Every penny they spend on vacations is another day you and your wife are stuck living with them. NTA. They need to adjust their definition of a proper vacation. My parents used to take us to Disney World and the Keys for a week-long thing every other year. But the budget got tight for a few years, so we went camping at VA Beach for a week and hit up Busch Gardens on the way back. We live in Virginia. That's still a proper vacation. And just as fun and memorable as the Florida trips. And they costs a couple $100. Back then. VG ticket prices are insane now. Instead of 1,000s. NTA. You're too poor to go on vacation if you have to live with people that are telling you you're too poor to go on vacation.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.